Hello, we're going to do something slightly different today because our next pub in the Printworks is the Seven Stars, what used to be Lloyd's when Wetherspoons used to have a separate brand for the ones that went out as a bit more upscale, but now that seems to have been abandoned and they're all just Wetherspoons. And of course, it's not the only Wetherspoons pub in Manchester, so we're not going to do 4 separate videos. In fact, we're going to have a 3-course meal across 3 of the pubs. Don't think we can cope with 4 courses, so the one we're going to miss out is the one on Piccadilly, which we only just realised was there a few weeks back. So we'll start off by having a starter, logically enough, at the Seven Stars in the Printworks. Right, we are now in the upstairs part of the Seven Stars, and we have got the menu, and there aren't actually, Wetherspoons don't do starters as such, but they've got the small plates on the left hand side of the menu, and also sides and extras. So from here, Simon's just gone for a bowl of chips, and I have gone for the 5 chicken wings. And so we're sharing a drink between us because we'll get over sugared if we have 3 separate drinks. So we've got the raspberry lemonade, and yeah, we will now await the food, which shouldn't be too long in coming because it's not terribly busy in here at the moment. Oh, I did also notice that on the outside it's still got panels describing it as Lloyd's Bar. So yeah, little blast from the recent past there. So Simon's got his bowl of chips. I don't think this is going to be a great surprise to him.
I mean, the Wetherspoons chips, do I actually have to say anything to you? If you're English, you know exactly what these taste like.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm not sure I've had the chicken wings here before, but
Flip things around, here we go.
I think it's really all about the taste of the batter, isn't it? Nice and hot. And very tasty. Yeah.
Go on, give us a try. I know it's only a small. Won't take too much. Wish I got them now.
Right, well this is the one we're going to next for our main course. This is the Waterhouse. Its name escaped me earlier. And this is actually my favourite of the 3 we're going to because I like the layout. It's sort of old-fashioned pub-like with sort of lots of little small rooms, so it's got a nice old-fashioned vibe. It's obviously quite an old building. I would think this is 18th century, and yeah, it's on Princess Street opposite the town hall. Well, here we are in a rather spartanly decorated corner of the Waterhouse, but from the menu Simon has chosen a classic burger and I've chosen lasagna, so both fairly obvious, but I know Wetherspoons is all about comfort food, so whatever you pick is not going to be too exotic. And Simon has chosen the classic burger. He is still rather disappointed because earlier this year they took steaks off the menu and replaced them with these gourmet burgers, so I hope it's not going to be okay. And so
that's only my opinion, though. Like,
yeah,
inform your own.
let's hope it can be objective in the scores at the end of this. Okay, so we've got, there's the classic burger, and there's the lasagna and chips.
Right. It's time.
Yeah, he's got 23.4 or something other than full that bottle. I don't think there's any more other than that, maybe. No more signings. I mean, it's like slipping. The sign from the city, he's having all the ban it.
He's got the goalkeeper's clause.
Well, yeah, but it's not short, I think.
That's alright.
Okay. Okay, well, we sampled the chips already at 7 stars, so here goes for the lasagna. You can have side salad with it. Yeah, nice tasting, good reliable food.
Just wanted to say, that is the most British thing ever. Lasagna, but with chips.
Okay.
I can imagine there's a couple Italians watching this having a paddy right now.
Okay.
I don't blame you, to be fair.
Right, this is our last port of call, the Moon Underwater. This was actually the first Wetherspoons I ever went in, because I used to work just up the road, and I went in here soon after it opened. Tell you a bit more about that once we're inside. Yeah, this used to be the Odeon Cinema, and when it first opened, it paid a lot more homage to the cinema. It's had a refurb since and sort of toned it down a bit, but they used to have some waxwork figures from the representing the Victorian era, and one of them was a big black-haired woman, and she looked the spit of one of our managers, a loud, bombastic woman called Belinda, so that always used to amuse us whenever we came in here. Anyway, both of us have picked old favourites that we often have as desserts in Wetherspoons. Simon's gone for the millionaire shortbread and ice cream, and I've gone for the fresh fruit and ice cream.
My time, but
So yeah, we'll just give you a quick look. It's a millionaire shortbread. That's
me try it.
But you've had it loads of times before. Is it just as good as it usually is?
Yes.
Oh, I'm happy with this because usually it's overloaded with apple, but I can't see much apple here. More strawberries than usual, so yeah, this is good. Okay, forgive our rather breathless appearance. We're having to do this from the train because this was the last train in off-peak hours. We'd have had to pay more if we'd have missed this one. So, Wetherspoons service.
I mean, it's always nice, I'll give it about an 8.
Yeah, I'll stick with 8 because I left my bag in the first one and they had taken it behind the counter rather than calling the box squad, so I have to give them 8 just for that. Food quality?
I'm thinking 7 because it's Wetherspoons. It's nothing special, but it's okay. I thought my burger were a bit tasteless.
I thought it was a bit dry as well, so I'm with you on that. I'll go for 8, but I understand why Simon's giving it 7. Environment, this is tricky because we go to them so often. It does, it does vary a bit according to the neighbourhood.
Yeah, that's true. If you go around somewhere where there's lots of yobbos, there's going to be lots of yobbos. So it's very dependent.
Yeah, I think I would go for a solid 8 on that.
It's ranging on an 8 or a 5, depending on where you go.
Okay, and value for money?
It's Wetherspoons. It's got to be a 10.
Yeah, the prices have gone up a bit recently because, of course, Tim Martin, the boss of Wetherspoon, was in favour of Brexit, and that's put all his costs up. Idiot. So I'll have to stick to 9 for that now. Okay, so, toodaloo.
Bye.